Make stuff even if it's bad. Ethan Tran. If you struggle to create because you're in your head, that's okay. It's okay to not feel confident in your skills. It's okay to feel foolish for putting bad stuff into the world. But it's not okay to let these stop you from creating. I used to draw, dance, and make up stories for my comics and YouTube videos when I was in elementary school. It used to be my favorite thing ever in the world in elementary school was to make comic books with my friends, play video games, and make YouTube videos. And do origami. Yo, I used to do hella origami, bro. Like, yo, that shit was fire. But I just used to make videos about all the stuff I love doing. I literally just like to put people on about the stuff I love doing, which is literally all I do now. I've been doing the same shit for the past 12 years, bro. Well, actually, that's not true, and we're getting there. Unfortunately, once I turned 10, I was old enough to feel subconscious, or self-conscious, rather. I love making stuff, but now I felt like nothing I made was good enough. To be fair, in 3 weeks of posting on YouTube at 8 years old, I had a video about making paper Power Ranger morphers hit 20,000 views. So yeah, I had some early success on YouTube that unfortunately got to my head, and yeah. So since that was never replicated again, I started to feel bad about my YouTube. I felt bad about my drawings because all my best friends that I drew with were better than me, which is self-proclaimed, but still true, right? All of my friends, I had two best friends in elementary school, and I had another good friend, Samir, Jamar. Those were my two best friends, and I had another good friend, Safia. And we used to like draw together. We used to make comics together and shit. But they were all better than me, and I knew it. And I didn't care about that for a long time. I just like loved doing it with them. But after 4th grade, after elementary school, Jamar had moved down to South Jersey. And then after 5th grade, Samir left. He went to boarding school. And then I was solo. And I was like, nah, I'm cool, man. So I stopped drawing. I stopped making comic books. And it sucked. And to top it off, I was embarrassed to dance because what if people laugh at my moves? Right? I started getting self-conscious in 5th grade about like me dancing in front of other people. Even though 2, 3 years ago, I was like the man. I was always the spotlight of the dance party. Capture it. It took me 9 years to get over myself. 9 years not doing what I love because I was too busy comparing my art to others. Comparison is the thief of joy. And it's also a sad excuse that keeps us trapped. Trapped not being who we are. Not doing what we want to do. In my opinion, there's nothing worse than living a life that you didn't choose. Playing a character. Wearing a mask for so long that you become it. Don't be like Jim Carrey. Stop letting the mask consume you. Be yourself. Make what you want to make, even if it's bad. I seen that quote, make what you want to make, even if it's bad. I seen it yesterday on Colt Coran's story, and I'd seen the guy Ethan Tran. I hadn't seen him before, but I'm trying to build up my Instagram network of New York City artists and filmmakers. So when I move up there, by the end of the year, like I can like start network. I already have my little Instagram network, and I can start like rocking out with that. So I followed like 20 people that are like artists in New York City yesterday, and I seen this guy Ethan, and he said make stuff even if it's bad, and I think that's like just so big. Like I have I have a saying that your art doesn't have to be good, right? That might be the title of this video. Nah, it'll probably be make stuff even if it's bad, but your art doesn't have to be good, right? It just has to be. It just has to be in the world, because the thing is like art is about letting what's in here like become a manifestation in the real world. And the longer you like literally keep stuff bottled up, it's like you're gonna like keep getting pent up until like something happens and you explode. And I don't mean maybe the explode will be good, it'll probably be bad though. Right? So let it out. Just let it be. It doesn't have to be good. It can be bad. And that's okay. And the thing is, if you just let yourself be bad for long enough, eventually you're gonna get good. Crazy! I used to like you need to put intention into things. Like when I used to like be a hardcore gamer, I would like there were two games that my friends played that I hopped on late, but I like became the best player like in a short time span because like I was a fiend, and when I would like get on a game, I'd be obsessed with it, and I would actually put intention into like getting better. I would always be like watching hella YouTube videos. I'd always be downloading like hella concepts into my mind. When I'm in game, I'm practicing these shits and I'm actually trying to be intentional about my plays instead of just playing mindlessly, you know? Like I'm actually trying to improve upon my mistakes. But that takes a certain amount of love for the game. And if you don't love something, it's hard to like show up consistently. And so that's why I say like you have to find your thing, right? And this is something I mean I feel so passionate about this. I could really talk about this all the time. You have to find what you want to do, and this is like a framework I'm building out for like my coaching program. You have to find, you have to do, you have to share, you have to monetize. All right, what do I mean? Find your thing. This has to do with like your passion, your purpose, the thing that you want to do. Honestly, like flow state is important with this too. Flow state is like when you're there are like certain tasks you do that you're just like you're into them and like time like goes by. Like you feel like you're only honed in on this one thing and like hours feel like minutes. We've all had those experiences, I'm sure. For me, that's mainly like when I'm talking, I'm making videos like this, or when I'm writing. That's usually when I get into like a flow. Um, Also when I'm like having like a deep one-on-one conversation, when I'm listening like gets me into flow a lot. Um, so like these things you want to take into account, but you want to find your thing. And I like to look in your past for this one because most of us have our thing. We've already had it in our life in some shape. Maybe, maybe not. But look back. Look back. I want to challenge you to when you were 5 to 8 years old. What did you absolutely love to do? And if you're not doing it right now, especially those things, things that you absolutely love. And I already told you mine earlier, right? Drawing, dancing, YouTube videos, comics, all those. And what was I doing last year? None of those. I kid you not, a year ago, I was doing none of those things. And right now, I'm making YouTube videos consistently. I'm not doing comics, but I love dancing again. And when I hear the music, I'm gonna get up and rock the hips. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna dance. I love to dance. And I'm working on drawing again. I got my bag here. I'll show y'all. Ugh. I got my little sketchbook in here. I haven't been showing up as consistently as I want to be, but I got back to it. You know what I mean? I got some sketches in here. I got some sketches in here. Show y'all a few drawings. Show y'all my favorite drawing. No comment. Just like I said, your art can be bad. That's awesome. Because that means you're allowing yourself to fail. And this is actually something I wanted to talk about. Dan Coe talks about failure stacking. And he talked about that in his most recent video. I'll put it here. And I was like, yo, failure stacking? Instead of trying to look at like skill acquisition as acquiring skills, look at it as acquiring failures. Because the more failures you have, the more lessons you learn. Especially if you're being intentional. Like I said, failures is really the only way you're going to improve your specific game, your specific skill set. Stack failures. And the only way you're going to make failures is if you're doing stuff and if you're letting yourself be bad at it. Because you're only failing if you're like not doing it well, right? Make stuff even if it's bad. That's the core lesson of this video. And if you've been struggling, if you're a creative who wants to find their thing, who wants to do their thing, which is about like literally doing the thing, making like drawing, making the videos, writing the script, writing the story, drawing the comic books. Sharing your thing is uploading it to social media and staying consistent. It's productivity. It's showing up consistently. It's accountability. And then monetizing your thing. I haven't gotten there, but that's what I want to teach you guys 6 to 12 months in the future. Once I got there, I want to put y'all on. You know what I mean? I want y'all to walk right behind me because at the end of the day, we're in the digital renaissance and we can all be up as the creators, as people who want to consistently learn and push ourselves, who have multiple interests, who want to share our knowledge and improve the world because we have a vision that people aren't executing on, but we want to make it reality. And so if you're like that, if that sounds like you, man, yo, pound that shit, dog. Because like I'm on that same mission and I wanna fuck with you. I wanna be your friend, honestly. So If that sounds like you, drop a sub, join the movement. If you want to live a more purposeful, creative, and productive life, I want to help you out, all right? So go click on that top link in the description. That's my purpose. That's my creativity coaching, but purpose and creativity. But it's all encompassing. It's a 3-month package where I help you be more purposeful, creative, and productive. If you found anything helpful in this video, anything valuable at all, I'd appreciate dropping a comment, letting me know. Let's start up a conversation. I love talking to you guys. All the comments I get, I respond to every comment, and I love seeing comments from you guys. Even my haters. I love all my haters. I'll see y'all in the next vid. Dubs out.